boss men, they do not desire a financial or an intellectual equal. They are not attracted to it. It is a turn off. The pee-pee goes, burr, burr, burr. It does. I'm telling y'all the truth.
So, we have here 4 women.
Yeah, y'all. 4 women, 4 single women.
And basically their 40s. 2 mid-30s, 1 almost 50, and the other one exactly 40.
I'm telling y'all to listen to black women.
And none of them have a ring on, and I believe none of them has ever been married.
So what are we listening to? We're listening to assumptions, theories,
Yeah.
doubt,
Sassiness.
yeah.
And hold up, money. Because you know when a woman get a certain amount of money, she starts to think that, you know what I mean, they can date the same way a man does.
Yeah, you're not getting real advice.
Nope. So what we have here is Melissa Ford. She's the age...
47, y'all.
47 years old. We all know who Melissa Ford is. She's a video vixen from the 2000s.
Very sexual. If y'all into the zodiac sign, she's a Scorpio, so you know what they try to say about that.
And then we have L'Oreal. She is a, rapper that really never made it. No diss to her, but she was better on being more on radio and doing, like VJ and hosting. She is the age of, I forget, 30.
35.
She's 35 years old. Yes, that's L'Oreal. That's the one, if y'all didn't know, that had that back and forth with Michael B. Jordan because they went to high school together. And Michael B. Jordan used to carry around his headshots because way back then, he knew what he wanted to be. And guess what the pretty girls in school would do? The L'Oreals.
And
they was teasing him.
And he hit her with that, I don't remember you.
Yeah, I don't remember you with the Jay-Z voice. And then we have none other than, would you date a bus driver? If you own the bus. Ebony K. Williams. Age 40 years old. Probably the most combative, headstrong one on the panel because she's the most successful. And then we have, can I get a
refill?
A refill. None other than
Elle Verner.
Elle Verner. Y'all know her from, like I said, around 2005-ish, 6-ish, with the hit song and several other songs with Can I Get a Refill? Elle Verner.
Yeah, 34, y'all. She's the youngest out of the crew.
When we want to say what we want as black women, right, Ebony? Well, since you went there, yeah, it's interesting. So the past several months where I've been leading conversation, amongst black women and beyond, I think the main thing I've learned from this, y'all, is people really want black women to be happy with anything. What people really want black women to understand is that we are to be accepting of our positioning as the least desirable in society. We should get the memo that nobody really wants a black woman. Thus, if anybody was to find themselves willing to take up with us, we should be happy, we should be grateful, and we should shut up about it. And if you are a black woman that dares to push back on that mythology, because that's what it is, it's a damn lie from the pits of hell. Right. And if you were to push back on that and insist upon a value system, insist upon a criteria, insist upon just a standard into which we want to operate romantically, we are demonized. Yes. We are, we are seen as ungrateful, and eventually we become the ungrateful, angry black woman. And I personally won't have it.
Every single time.
Yeah.
And you know what was really disgusting to me? You got a lot of backlash, and then I believe it was Tyler Perry who came on the flip side and basically said that we need to start looking at men that don't make as much, or the stay-at-home dads, and considering them.
I think his exact thing was, if he can contribute to, the light bill, then
the light bill,
but but he makes you happy in all other areas, then and he met you at your worth. I thought he'd actually said he met you at your worst. I was like, wait, what are we even saying? What is the story that we're being force-fed? It's gross.
And they were applauding him.
I was just like, this is, first of all, Tyler Perry makes movies where the bus driver looks like Boris Kojo. And in that case, bring him on. Every single woman would be like, girl, I'm dating a bus driver. Oh, you want to see him? You know what I'm saying? So, yes, that's a factor. And it's like, I kind of feel like it was a gotcha moment with you.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, why throw bus driver at you?
Here's the thing about what Tyler suggested, right? The subtext is going back to what we just talked about. Your worth is minimal. So if you are willing to accept minimal contribution to your household, a la a light bill, that is equivalent to your value in society. That's the subtext there that no one's saying out loud.
But but the other subtext in there is the assumption that Black women's only option is to date Black men.
Oh, well.
The conversation really never gets examined as to the other options that Black women have. You know, and listen, I understand wanting to be race loyal. I understand wanting to.
That, you know what? That right there is just a slap in the face.
Right.
To say, as a Black woman, you have options. But when you talk about the Black man, and if he were to exercise his options, and it'd be the shade of the white girl.
Yep, because she said they can date outside their race.
He can exercise his options. You're not going to be so welcoming to that. It's like, look, man, like, she was about to get into the segue and saying, you know, you should stay with your own kin. But yeah, I mean, let's be real. Typically, you should. We know society projects its own real of things. But what is supposed to be is what is supposed to be. And that's just it. You have your own cult, culture, and clan. And you only can have that if everybody is the same within. Your tribe. Yeah, it can't be blended. And let's just be real. But now Melissa Ford here wants to sit here and say that
47 ain't got nobody.
That wants to say she got
all this smoke.
She got options because she's 47 and she ain't got nobody.
Yeah.
So that leaves her door open to an opportunity to find somebody, because if she don't want to wait patiently for a Black man, right?
Yeah.
To what they call land up on their doorstep,
sweep them off their feet.
God, just
with everything they check.
They gonna go
in their boxes.
They gonna go and get desperate and go on out and seek and fish and find them a wife, boy, to take care of them and give them the lavish life and be the fantasy to him.
But they're not doing that. That's what the kicker is. They're not doing that. Like I said, these is a bunch of almost 40, 47, 34, and 35 still talking like they're in their 20s, man. So that shows y'all right there. Ebony K. Williams just said, and I will not stand for that. Well, you're 40. Stand for what? What are you going to do better with your sex appeal now that you didn't do when you was in your busting 20s, 25, 30, 31, 32? You're now 40. Calm down and chill. It's not going to get like this ultimate great. It's like a sports athlete. Running backs don't get better as they age. They start to decline. And we're not saying you're still a woman, so you'll always have, you know what I'm saying, that extra advantage. But the way you're barking is exactly why all four of y'all on the stage are just single.
You're a Black woman, you want to marry a Black man, you want to have Black children. I totally get it. But the reality of the situation is that I feel like, and I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody, I feel like Black men don't really want to have the conversation that Black women actually do have more options that are available to them than are ever kind of...
One, you have a vagina and you have titties. Those are the reason why you have more options, because you are a piece of Arby's roast beef meat. Let's just get that clear. So all y'all women right now that woke up with DMs, them are not a DMs full of men that want to marry you, goofy. Them are DMs of men that want... You see how y'all overinflate y'all importance? She just said that. Of course y'all got more options than us. But our options are more solid because, like I said, we'll always be at y'all for what? 3 for 3, 4 for 4, Wendy's number 5s.
I mean, honestly, we reek sex appeal.
Yeah.
So what we got is just a bakery. We are a set up, walk up to front counter bakery. All the donuts, muffins, cupcakes, dessert. We are the dessert platter. Like. And that's just that. I mean, you got a lot of women out here, females at that don't act like women, that act like when a man come up to them and approaches them, it's forbidden. You know, the classic, he is the hunter and we are the prey. You get it. Stay in your lane. So you should always exude the fact that you feel that it's thank you. Oh, thank you. We call that a compliment when a man is desiring for you. Instead of being like, and then you end up flipping the script and to be checking for him when you see him about to chirp to something like a Benz or whatnot.
Like these 4 cackling hyenas.
These convertibles and whatnot. I mean, yeah, like, come on, stay in your lane, make it make sense. Women be women, men be men.
That's it.
And we are just it.
And
we
help
are the
each other.
ones to beat the thirst upon. So allow them to quench their thirst.
Yes.
Now, I don't mean let them have their way with you, but I mean let them, hey, ask you out.
And be the man that you say you want on your long checklist.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
And until further,
Bye.